Is GTA 6 officially getting delayed until 2026? A viral post is dividing the community. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. So if you thought to yourself, it's just going to be a normal quiet weekend with no Grand Theft Auto 6 drama, well, the answer is you were wrong. In fact, we can even tell there's drama going on based on things that are trending on social media. When you have both versions of Grand Theft Auto 6 trending, one with its Roman numeral title and one with its just simple numerical title, you probably have an idea that something has gone on. And this all happened over the weekend, and I'm going to do my best to sort of break down what we're looking at here. So it all started with a post from this user on social media, Liam. Their handle, Bills Y Liam GTA. Exclusive GTA 6 has been internally delayed by Rockstar Games, and they've already decided on the early to mid 2026 release window. PC is planned for around 12 to 18 months after the console launch. This information comes from multiple developers across 2 studios. And then going on to post the Grand Theft Auto 6 logo. Now, readers did add context, and it basically just said that the only known release date is 2025, coming from their parent company and Rockstar themselves. But the post absolutely blew up. You can see when it was posted September 7th at around 8 o'clock in the evening and has garnered 3.9 million views. So the post has gone absolutely viral. And if we just take it at face value, it's obviously not a lot of great news. That means that Grand Theft Auto 6 would be delayed at the earliest to around 6 months, probably more likely around 9 months, which obviously is not great for anyone looking to get their hands on the game. And also for the PC guys, that's not really all that terrific news either, that the longest you'd have to wait is about 1.5 years after the console launch, and the earliest you'd be able to get your hands on it is literally a year after the game comes out. Now, that might still very well be the case, but that's still obviously not great news. And to back this up, saying the information comes from, I'm assuming, multiple Rockstar Games developers across 2 of their studios. And so obviously the internet took this and went, that's not good, but how is this confirmed? Give us proof, show us more, what's going on here, what do you really mean? With one user saying, dropping this on a Saturday night without an actual source is crazy, this better be a troll attempt, bro. With Liam saying, it's not. And then him following up saying, Jesus, don't take this the wrong way, but I sure as you know what, hope you're wrong for all of our sakes. And he said, considering I'm 99% positive on this information, it'll be a miracle. So essentially, Liam was doubling down, saying, all right, everything I've said is correct. But then less than 24 hours after the post was live, Liam ended up giving us this update. A few things I'd like to say regarding my GTA 6 tweet. I'd appreciate it if the community would stop harassing me. Sending me threats isn't exactly nice and is childish because, duh, it's literally a video game. I messaged Jason expecting he'd respond back with his thoughts, but apparently he's not gonna. Or at least yet. I intended to put in my tweet, he may come out tomorrow with a report, etc. My bad. Some of you really just don't like accepting bad what I said, and those who say, but Liam, you're doing it for clout. Hell no, like mentioned previously, I'm just trying to shoot the message. Guess I won't bother next time. With a follow-up saying, and yeah, like someone said to me, I shouldn't report on absolutely everything told because it could change within the day. So that's where I got lost a little bit. If information can change within a day, then I don't really think it can be considered information. At that point, it really is just considered a guess. But I do agree with the first part of his message. There's no place for harassment of any kind, whether that be in person, online, etc. Don't do stuff like that. But one of the interesting things he mentioned in that was that he reached out to Jason Schreier, which is a renowned video game journalist and reputable insider, written books, works for Bloomberg, previously reported for Kotaku. And so he said he'd been in communication with him. Well, Jason Schreier actually responded to that post, which was since deleted, and said, I have never said anything about commenting on this tomorrow or at all. Going on to say way too many people interpret this as Jason says there's no delay, when all I said is that I never said anything about commenting on it. With someone following up saying, so it's most likely not true that GTA 6 has been moved. Is it still planned for autumn 2025? Jason Schreier. And he said, I'm not confirming or denying anything. I'm taking my kids to the playground. With another person saying, so it's not true. And he said, I don't know. It's Sunday. I'm just trying to watch football. If I have something to report, I'll report it. So Jason, just being a common man like us all, enjoying his Sunday, hanging out with his kids, and watching football. But essentially, he didn't have a confirmation or a denial on any of it whatsoever. And that'll be important because we have an update to this saga a little bit later on. Now, I'm trying to report things in chronological order, so here we go. As of this morning, the last update from Liam said, look, if I've been foul played here, and that's a big if, I apologize. You all know I wouldn't tweet anything unless I was very confident. Nothing malicious or spread of misinformation was intended. Let's just wait it out now and see if any other news outlets come forward. And speaking of other news outlets coming forward, this is where things have started, as Legacy Killa HD ended up posting a screenshot of Rockstar Universe's response to this entire situation. They said, I've spoken to a couple of developers who shall not be named for obvious reasons, who are unaware of a delay. Jason Schreier also responded back to me and said he didn't know either. There's nothing to support the claims at present, but nevertheless, the game will still likely get delayed further down the line. Let's face it, Rockstar Games always delays their games. With Legacy Killa HD adding, unless the original source has some high-up sources at Rockstar, this really isn't adding up. We'll see what happens. From what I've heard, I haven't heard of anything either, but most devs are left in the dark with stuff like this. 2026 is still very much on the table, but no indication yet. With Tom Henderson responding to that, who also is the owner of Insider Gaming and has his own sources, says, I have no idea, but after looking at what went down, it seems pretty straightforward that there isn't a delay at the moment. No one will comment because it can change in a heartbeat, and no one wants egg on their face and give credit to someone who could have lied, been misled, or passed off an educated guess as a leak, as it could have bigger implications down the road. So you have two massive sources chiming in there, essentially saying nothing is adding up. This person says there is going to be a delay. This person with their own set of sources says there isn't going to be a delay. And that's essentially what Tom Henderson said. Like, none of this makes sense and all of it could change in a heartbeat. And no one wants to say anything because if they do, they're going to look like they have egg on their face and lie to the entire internet. And so here's where things get really interesting, because as of just a few minutes ago of when I'm recording this video, which is just before noon on Monday, September 9th, 2024, Jason Schreier has responded to it all, saying the internet and my DMs blew up this weekend over a rumor that GTA 6 is delayed. The good news is that 6 Rockstar employees all told me they have not heard of a delay. Bad news, it's a big ambitious game and could very well slip. Too much time left to say anything definitive. Going on to say, I want to be very clear. 6 staff told me they weren't informed of a delay. For all I know, Rockstar's executive team could have decided months ago to delay GTA 6 without telling the company, but the lack of internal announcements suggests that the Twitter rumor was nonsense. And going on to respond to one person who said, well, you did come out and talk about it on Monday. And he said, well, I didn't say I wouldn't talk about it on Monday. I said that I hadn't told that guy I'd talk about it on Monday, with a winky face. So Jason seems to be playing this off quite kindly. And I'm just glad we heard from an actual source that was able to clear this entire thing up, that has a track record of having accurate and credible Rockstar Games news and information. So I guess the good news is we can put this story to rest. Again, it's not to say that GTA 6 won't be delayed. There is always a chance. I personally don't think that's going to happen, as I feel like it's already been internally delayed. So I think fall 2025 is still very much on the table. Things can obviously change. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully the next time we hear from Rockstar Games, it's about them doubling down and confirming the release date and giving us the option to pre-order, possibly giving us a second trailer, screenshots, whatever the case might be. But it looks like this saga, for now, is at least over. So have no fear, GTA 6 has not been officially delayed until 2026. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this. If you were watching and listening over the weekend, were you saying, what the heck is going on? Is GTA 6 going to get delayed? What do we think about this? Let me know what you thought about it in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel, and be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.